Karibu sana. Happy Easter holidays. I hope you're having fun with your families wherever you are. Karibu to this YouTube channel. And I want to take this opportunity to sincerely thank you for subscribing to this channel and supporting us. But in case you are new to this platform, just take a minute or less to subscribe so that when we do another video like this one, So in the comment section, someone asked me why the handshake is a hard sell in Mount Kenya. And that is the question we are going to try to answer in this video. I hope the answers I'll give you will be satisfactory. But yes, we're going to do analysis around that question. So indeed, the handshake is a hard sell in Mount Kenya. And if we can use Uhuru Kenyatta as an example, when he shook hands with Raila Amolo Odinga, they had crusades. Even in BBI, they had crusades around the country. They traversed different counties, telling them the importance of having the handshake. They did that to all places in Kenya, even including Rift Valley, but they never went or they never visited or they never took those crusades to Mount Kenya, because I think the president was privy to intelligence. He had been told that if you go to Mount Kenya, there's a likelihoodness of you meeting with hostility. So he avoided Mount Kenya completely. And remember, he was the president of the Republic of Kenya. Not only the president, but he also was, coming from that region. So Manze aliogopa kupeleka handshake from where he's coming from, despite him being the president of this country. So number one reason will be about the culture and the attitude of the people of Mount Kenya. They don't care about the means, they care about the end. Whether you make it through crook, whether you make it through hook, whether you make it through fair means, they don't care about that. They care about how do you make it. Do you make it at the end? That explains why in Mount Kenya, we have very few cases of, election petitions after elections. That explains why in Mount Kenya, we have very few by-elections, because once the elections are over, they are over. So that's what they believe. That's what they have cultured themselves into believing, that once the elections are done with, they are done with. And this also explains why the people who are supporting Raila Amolo Odinga from Mount Kenya are nowhere to be seen. Where is Murathe? Where is people like Amos Kimunya? Where is Kanini Kega? Where is Peter Mwadhi? Where is Ngunjiri, this guy from Nyeri? Where is Maoka, for example? The only people who have remained with Raila Amolo Odinga is Kioni and his deputy, Martha Karua. And those people did not even influence 5% of, of voters in their own constituencies, in their own wards. They have no influence in Mount Kenya. Those people who know politics, those people who understand the politics of Mount Kenya, the likes of Peter Kenneth, people like Murathe, people like Kanini Kega, people like Ngunjiri, those people who know that in the next election, they have a shot, they have a chance to be re-elected, have kept away from Mandamano. They have kept away from the push of having a handshake. They have kept away from the push of opening servers, because they know their people. They know in Mount Kenya, once elections are done, that's it. So when Raila Amolo Odinga tells them at kimeibiwa, they don't really care. Kama umechezwa, kubali. Umeshindwa. Just go home, prepare yourself for the next elections, have better strategies. Know where you teleza kidogo uende ujipange, hata kama ni kuiba, pia wewe jua venye watu wanaiba. So when Raila tells them that kura zake zimeibiwa, it can't sell in Mount Kenya. And lastly, it's the Raila phobia. The people of Mount Kenya fear Raila Amolo Odinga naturally. I think for years, Raila has been demonized in Mount Kenya. They don't see any good in him. And then, for you to be popular in Mount Kenya, you must mobilize around punching Raila Amolo Odinga. You must become a critic of Raila Amolo Odinga. That's how you become popular in Mount Kenya. That's what Uhuru Kenyatta did. That is what Rigathi Gachagua is doing. That's what Kimani Ichung'wah is doing. That's what Ndindi Nyoro is doing. Because there's no any other way. For you to be popular in Mount Kenya, you must become a tough, hardline critique of Raila Amolo Odinga. So the politics of Mount Kenya begins and ends with who opposes Raila Amolo Odinga more, who shows or who demonstrates strength to protect the community against Raila Odinga. And then there's another fear that if Raila Amolo Odinga co-opts into government, like he has done before, atakuja aingie, afanye vitu, sambaratanishe serikali, and then the people will be hurt. With that eventuality, they are the people of the Mount Kenya. They have that phobia. Na mimi sijui wasiwasi inatoka wapi. They believe that Ruto is likely to abandon them. I've seen some analysts saying that Ruto is going to abandon Mount Kenya so that he can embrace Raila Amolo Odinga. How? Who will sikia wapi? Why should William Ruto abandon Mount Kenya, a region that has stood with him, that has been loyal to him, that has given him power, for Raila Amolo Odinga? Kwani Wakikuyu wamemkosea nini? Kwani Mount Kenya imemkosea nini? No, that one will not happen. William Ruto is going to stick with Mount Kenya because they have been loyal to him. Even when their father figure, their figurehead, who was Uhuru Kenyatta, was against him. Even when the billionaires, those people who wale matajiri, were lobbying against him. But the people at the grassroots, the people who mattered during the elections, stood with him. I don't see a reason why Ruto will start gambling with Raila Amolo Odinga and then abandon a region that has been loyal to him. So there's that phobia that if Raila Amolo Odinga co-opts into government with his people, watu wa Luo Nyanza na watu wengine wake kutoka Western, kutoka kila mahali penye kuna supporters, they will come and take some stake for Mount Kenya, because in this government we only have two big stakeholders, and those are the Kalenjins and the Kikuyus. So Raila Kiko opt, which I don't think it's possible, will eat into the Kikuyus stake, and that makes them fear, and that makes them become hardliners because their stake is at risk. As usual, that is just my opinion. Let me know about yours at the comment box below, and remember to subscribe so that when we do another video like this, YouTube will automatically inform you. Thank you very much.